Howdy everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the Diamond Society, and welcome back to episode number 63. We are standing here in front of the castle, and oh boy, it's been up a couple of days since I've been on. Wow, it's been like 3 or 4 days, and we last worked on the boathouse down here. Let's get out of theater mode, chuck my armor back on. By the way, huge thanks once again to Cortez for the extra diamond armor. But anyway, we come on down here, and there it is. A couple of fire pillars here, and overall I think it's looking pretty cool. Maybe I could touch a couple of boats into the area, touch a couple of boats into the air, toss a couple of boats into the area, make it look a little bit more boathouse-like. But anyway, in today's episode, we've got a big project planned. It was recommended, and I can't remember by whom. Someone on the server, in the server chat, said that I should build the Gryffindor Tower, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So this is going to be huge. I hope it's going to be pretty tall at least. Haven't quite worked out a design yet. All I know is it's going to be circular. And I think, because of the color scheme in the Gryffindor Tower, it might be best to put a netherwart farm in there. Now, I know there is already a pretty large quantity of netherwarts on the server, one that Cortez has been working on over by the Blaze farm, I do believe, but, you know, we need one right here, and it just totally fits in. I couldn't think of a better thing to put here, so this little hallway right here is going to stretch out, and I know it's kind of an odd area to get to, because, like, you got to come in over there, so, like, if you're in the main room, you got to come, like, all the way around. Maybe we can figure out, like, a back entrance or something. But it's going to come off here, and then we'll make it probably offset from the building just a little bit, just so it's its own tower, maybe right up against this one, and then we'd have to get rid of the glass, though. So we'll try to find maybe just the perfect spot for it, so it really doesn't cover too much of what's already here. But yeah, netherwart's going to fit in so well, because we've got the red theme from the Gryffindor, and then we've got, of course, the netherwarts being red. I have yet to figure out what design I'm going to use. Probably going to just kind of design it around how the build actually turns out to try to fit it to what's already going on there. But I think it should look pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't designed the tower yet either. But I've already not had so much time to be on over the last few days. Not quite sure about next couple, but it's Friday, and who needs sleep, right? So we've got some time to work. We got some time to figure some stuff out, and then hopefully it ends up looking pretty cool. Trying to climb up here just to see. Oh, this probably isn't going to do me too much good, just to see kind of how much room I have. I think our best view is probably from down there. Yeah, probably looking for something about this size. So I think that's probably about 20, maybe 15 blocks wide, maybe even less than that. I'm not the greatest at predicting, so if that comes out, maybe probably 10 blocks actually. 10 blocks should be pretty good, I think, because we're going to use water. That much I know to get rid of the netherwart. I mean, we probably could use pistons, but either way, we're only going to be able to push. I mean, if we use pistons, maybe 12. If we use water, we could get like 8 at a time. So we'll have plenty of room for a good sized farm. So anyway, I'm going to go and start planning something out, and I'll see what I come up with.
And all these melon slices are going to pop up in the maze. So you've just got to run around and collect them all. And when you think you've got them all, you put them in the chest. And there'll be a little countdown on these redstone lamps, and there'll be some note blocks firing. And if the door opens, you've found them all, and you can just escape out the door.
All right.
So, and I've got a sneaky little system for adding extra zombies. So if you get close to it, I might hit the button. Okay.
Oh,
So I think what do we got? Like 5 in here, I think.
Yeah. 3?
Oh, no, it's only 3. That's not enough. A couple must have despawned when I was upstairs. So I'll just add a... How many do you want? 4 is not enough. I'll put in 5.
5 is good. So I get, I put all the melons into that chest in the middle?
Yep.
All right.
And if the gate doesn't open, it means you've missed one. So here we go. 5 zombies. And you're lucky none of them have a sword. It's funny when you can come out with weapons. All right, I'll hit the button, mate. Be ready for the lag spike. There's going to be a few droppers firing. But whenever you're ready.
All right, here we go.
And don't eat any of the melon slices or you can't get out. So only one of them's seen you so far.
Oh, this is really interesting. So is this like the same map that is in the original Pac-Man game?
I've changed it a little bit so it's a bit more symmetrical. Oh, you're getting close to...
pathfinding.
Yeah. Oh, someone added another one. It was nearly perfect timing. Oh, you're going to get trapped. Run, run.
Can I get the
That's
melon?
right, you got him
the
trapped
melon
in the
through there.
Oh, and there were
Are there
two that
zombies over
haven't
here?
seen
Oh,
you.
no.
Oh, there are three. You got 6 in the maze now. I think Addie's done it with about 9 or 10 though. So
See, now that's clever that you got them all holding items.
yeah,
Then they
I
can't
give
pick
them
up
the
the melon.
items before they come in.
Because then they
So
won't
you
despawn
could-
and they won't pick up the melon.
Well, you could even put weapons in there rather than just blocks. So that'd be interesting. You got a little conga line following you. He's over here.
Oh,
Ah.
that way.
Don't let him catch you while you're opening the chest.
Oh, there's more.
Oh no.
Is that the last of them?
It's all I can see, and there's a bit of a countdown as it's they're all filtering. Oh, run! You get trapped.
Strategy of the original Pac-Man game: just run, let them all follow you, and then move faster.
The door's open, mate. You can make your escape. You'll have to jump a little bit to get onto that
There we
ladder.
go. Oh,
Cool.
that's really fun.
Yep, and the door shuts behind you, and yeah, it's ready for another game almost immediately.
That's so cool. I like that.
So I was thinking about, how the other guys like are doing the ABBA caving. I thought you could have maybe some sort of contest on the Pac-Man to see how many zombies you could complete the game with.
Oh, that. I'd like to see how many we really could do it with.
Well,
Because like at
if
a
you want to
certain
be,
point, you've got to figure there's enough where you're not going to be able to get back to where the melons are.
well, I don't know. Like, I think if you keep doing big circles, they'll just always stay behind you. But then if you give them all iron swords, it's pretty much 1 or 2 hits and you're dead.
Yeah, I think I took 2, so I probably wouldn't have made it too well. Should have grabbed food though.
So, anyway, thanks for that, mate.
All right, well that was a fun game. I like that.
Even after I threw an extra one in at you.
All right, well.
So if you're playing with some of the other guys, the adding button's over here, and all you have to do if you want to give them weapons is you just take out the blocks and you put iron swords or something in there instead.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for letting me test out this game. This was definitely fun. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, it's great when Eddie's in there. It's just all screams. All right, be careful when you go upstairs. It's going to be nighttime.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
I got sick partway through recording. You can probably still hear it in my voice a little bit, but because of that, I was not able to record most of this. So unfortunately, yeah, the video is going to be a little bit short, and hopefully my voice isn't still too bad where it's too hard to listen to. But anyway, yeah, I just went ahead and finished the whole thing. Ooh, people might not like that, but yeah, you got to do what you got to do, right? So anyway, the outside of this is probably looking kind of bland. It is pretty big though, and the ceiling itself is already huge. That took quite a while to do. Took a while to plan out as well. That's like 3, I think, right there. Maybe 4, and then like 4 more, and then you get like 3s. I think total it's probably 15 blocks tall just for the roof there. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's almost half the tower just in the ceiling or the roof there. But anyway, let's go ahead onto the inside and take a look. Now, I didn't do everything. I only did the first 2 layers, and you'll see what those 2 are. Not the actual farm, though. We will do that in the next episode. It's already taken about a week and a half to get this out. I have no more time to do this. I need to get the episode out. Like I said, I got sick. No bueno. So we're not going to be able to get all that done. But we walk in here. This room I really like. It's like the commons room for Gryffindor. And, I mean, maybe I could add a little bit more to it, but I'm pretty pleased with it. And it does serve a function. So does the one above this. We have the nether portal right here. And if we walk through it, it does actually link up. Now, hopefully this is not interfering with anything. I don't think there's too much planned out for the nether yet. So hopefully that can just be worked into whatever design there is. But then you come right back through here. So that one goes to just the opening to this district. And there's 2 over there that go to Techno. And who else is over here? Ethais. Those 2 bases. Mathis' base is right there. Technos is up on a hill. You can't really see it from here. But those are all three of those, sorry, also pretty close. The other one's like right in the middle of the wall right there. And so I wasn't entirely sure if it would work, and it did, which was pretty awesome. But anyway, you come on in here. There's some light under here, so I didn't have to use too much on the walls here. You can see the back is pretty much empty. That's not got a window for a reason. There's actually just another... Ooh, that was some lag. There's another wall behind it, so no point in putting a window right there. Anyway, we walk on in here. Kind of like a dark feel. Then we got the yellow and the red. Those are Gryffindor's colors. The furnace along the back, or the hearth, the fireplace, whatever you want to call it, that looks kind of neat, I think. And it really just kind of fits into the wall real nicely. We got the gate out the front, and then we got some fire burning behind it. I do believe fire tick is off because of some issues with lightning and people AFKing. So this wood should not burn in theory. I say in theory, and if it did start burning, we'd be in a lot of trouble. That would be very, very bad. But anyway, we've just got the couch here, a couple of bookcases on the sides. I think those fit pretty well. I think the bookcases kind of bring it together, kind of give it that kind of homey, kind of living feel. We did the same thing that Leo suggested for the gambling area with the torches, the anvils, and the item frames. Those I think look pretty cool. Makes it look like they're mounted. And then a couple of flower pots. Sticking with the red flowers for Gryffindor. Maybe could have chucked a yellow one, or maybe 2 yellow ones in here, because I think we got 6 or 5, maybe 1, 2, 4. Yeah, we got 6 of them, so we probably could have chucked like 2 of them in there. We even got Gryffindor banners, just the yellow and the red. Those I think are... Whoa, let's not do that. Those I think are pretty cool. And we took the anvil out of there. Let's put that back in there. A couple of carpets. Did I put lighting under there? No, I guess I don't have to. There's a fire right there. But anyway, probably, like I said, more that I could do. But I also added paintings. Now, this is something I don't usually do. I was going to destroy that and place it back. I don't know why. That took a while to get the right one in there. But in the movies, you see a lot of paintings because they all come to life and they talk and stuff. So that, I think, is pretty fitting. And even... And this was an accident. I kind of noticed this after the fact. They all have people in them. That's got a person. I think that's a person at least. I think that's what that is. Maybe. It looks like a shadowy figure to me. But then you got the person walking there. That one's the same. And then another person there, which even kind of looks like an elf. But anyway, I don't know. I think it just fits together so well. Design for the roof's a little bit funky because of these wooden pillars, which are also strategically placed. Now, these are not in the same place on both sides. I'm aware of that. It's just to frame what's around it, and I don't think having perfect symmetry is needed. When I first did the building, or this room, sorry, I didn't have the nether portal in, and I had another staircase over here. These ones weren't here. It was entirely symmetrical. Even the paintings were the same on both sides. And that was just a little bit too much uniformity. Is that a word? Too much unity, maybe? This, I think, looks a little bit better, and I just do really like walking through that frame to get up to the staircase. Let's take a look at the second story, then you come on up here, and this one's really bare. This one I definitely do need to add more stuff to. I know the back is empty, and that's going to change in next episode. That's where all the storage for our netherwarts farm is going to go. Those farms are going to be up above us, and then all the storage is going to come right here. So that will be filled up. It's not going to stay blank, but I mean, like, we got an empty space here. We got an empty space there. Maybe we could put something right there, maybe something on the floor. Same over here, and maybe a little bit more on the wall right here. Another angel, kind of keeping the theme of this whole thing, or ghost. Yeah, it's definitely an angel. So then, anyway, gold armor stands again, fitting in with the color scheme. You got the yellow from the Gryffindor, more Gryffindor banners as well. Same dealio with the torches, and then a couple of wall sconces, just trying to fit in with some of the other things that I've done here. And I don't know why I'm staring out there. There's nothing out there. But anyway, in the middle here, this is something I'm not entirely sure on. Do me a favor. Let me know what you think about this. It's supposed to be a table with a chessboard in the middle. I know that was kind of a thing that kept reoccurring. A lot of people playing chess. And, you know, it's got the checker pattern, but I don't know. Because there is that gap right there, and you can see stuff on the side. So maybe it's not the best option. Maybe I should have just made it a regular table and put like a red and yellow cloth over it to make it fit better. The red beds, that's just kind of luck. Yeah, I'm lucky that Mo Yang decided to make them red because it does fit in all that much better with the room. But there's 2 and then a third one up on the bunk. Is it the bunk or the balcony maybe? I was originally going to fit 2 up here, but then I realized, oh wait, you have nowhere to walk if you do that. So a little bit of a guardrail, and just kind of tried to match the color of what was in the center, just to kind of keep the wood going. And then up here, I wasn't entirely sure what to do. Just got some spruce wood going with the brown clay behind it, and then some more wood around it. So yeah, I mean, hopefully having that big wall of chests right here will distract from it, but I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, the last little bit is just that ladder right here. Maybe it's kind of ugly, but you know, it gets the job done right. We're going to come on up here, and then all of our netherwart farms are going to be on top of this. There's going to be soul sand at each layer, starting with this one. Yeah, starting with this one. We're going to have layer here, layer here, layer here, there, there, and there. So what is that, 6 total? Yeah, we're going to have 6 total layers. I think it's not going to take up this whole area. I want to say there's like 36. I think it might be a 6x6 grid that I had planned out for each one. So that's like 216 blocks. That's pretty good size, I think, for a netherwart farm. And I already do have a bunch of netherwart collected up from an existing farm. I'm probably not going to make use of that, but it is pretty cool, I think, to have that giant thing up there. So anyway, I'm sorry that I had to just kind of jump to the finished product. I would have liked to do each layer independently and then the tower separately as well. But like I said, I got sick. No, make me happy. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Go and subscribe for more, but I'll see y'all in the next one.